this program, for me, showed me a lot of direction as far as what I want to do in filmmaking. And it can show from planting the seed to watching the tree grow, how to do it.
My name is Mumtaj Ismail. I am a faculty member and the program coordinator for the Digital Media Production Program here at CCBC. The reason I became a college professor is I really want to teach young women to get into this industry. I'm just as committed to teaching men in this industry, but I'm really trying to get more women into this industry, and I need to teach them and I want to get them in there early.
So would you say that this class particularly helped boost your drive and passion into this major?
Definitely. This is the first time we've been given the tools to experiment and take our passion and then share it with other people.
If I can go into schools and start getting women to take that camera and start shooting things, express themselves, tell their stories, that to me was so important. And I was like, this is an opportunity. I was like, I can't not do this. But if I go to school and I start encouraging women to enter into this industry, I think I can affect change. And the only way they're going to find the fearlessness to do it is if they see another woman doing it. So the thing that is so important to me when it comes to teaching is, especially in this particular industry, what's your end product? What have you made? So I wanted to approach this particular program as a program where all you did was create your own content, right? Your original content. So I really subscribe to the idea of project-based learning, which basically means you give the student a project, you give them some parameters, you give them also the freedom to be creative and actually express themselves, and that project will get them to challenge themselves in terms of the shooting, the editing, the audio, because they want to make that thing awesome.
I was proud of myself because I never really used cameras, and I was, proud of the outcomes of how all my projects and the grades that I got on them as far as being a first time.
So the CCBC Digital Media Production Associate of Applied Science is a newer program. We actually just started in fall of 2015. So the program is basically geared towards students who are interested in many different aspects of multimedia. So maybe you want to be a multimedia journalist, maybe you want to be a filmmaker, maybe you want to go into corporate video, maybe you want to make video for marketing purposes. So we wanted to build a program that created a lot of flexibility. We wanted them to be shooting, editing, creating, interviewing, a whole number of skills so they could be ready to actually do this in the real world.
What are some of the equipment that you offer at this program for the students?
So we use a bunch of different cameras. The program has DSLR cameras, GoPro cameras, we have tripods, we have dollies, we have audio recorders, we also have studio cameras, we also have light sets. So we have a lot of equipment, and sometimes people think, oh, I'll go to a 4-year and they'll have even more equipment and it'll be better equipment. But your equipment is only as good as your ability to use it. Whenever we review media, whenever we screen videos, we screen audio, I feel like in that moment, not only do I feel this, but the students feel like, wow, I feel like I'm really getting to know everybody in the classroom.
Are there any obstacles to the growth of the program?
Helping people understand that this is a discipline that has had like an incredible history, and it is constantly morphing, as distribution channels change, as cameras change, as editing software changes, and so you have to constantly be on the cutting edge, but you also want to follow the principles.
Okay, so where do you see the digital media program in 10 years from now?
I'm hoping 10 years from now, students are coming back and sharing their stories about the different jobs that they have. I'm hoping that students are articulating into really great film and television programs over at Towson and Stevenson and University of Baltimore. I'm hoping that students are working on shows like House of Cards or other films in the area.
It's not like she tells you where to go. She just gives you a compass and shows you how to use it.
So for me, the signature of this program is that you create original content. It is not about taking somebody else's content and editing it together. It's about hearing your voice.